Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today we're going to be looking at an RC that was just sent over for review. And what we have here is the Hosim 1/16 scale, the Q903. This also is named under the Xinlehong brand. Basically, this is just a rebrand of the same RC. I believe it's exactly the same as far as I know. But we're going to be looking at underneath the Hosim name. So what we've got here, it's saying on the front here, we got a 35 amp brushless electronics, 1.8 kg 3-wire digital high torque servo, 7.4 volt 1000 milliamp hour battery on it. That's pretty cool. Brushless motor, metal drive shafts, and full vehicle transmission bearings. That's kind of cool. Seems like there's a lot of upgraded parts already on this. That's pretty sweet. That's a picture of a different model. Look at the transmitter there. It's saying up to 60 meter remote range, up to 15-minute operation time. Anything else that stands out on there to me? It's advertising 52 plus kilometers per hour. And other than that, everything else is pretty standard. It is four-wheel drive. That'd be good to mention. Take a look on the back side here. Looks like we've got a Dean's connector is what they're using for the battery, if that picture is correct. And other than that, everything here is stuff that we've already taken a look at. It's kind of a cool box here. They don't show our model on here. I believe this top model is our model. So let's open it up and let's have a look here. Actually, here we go. That's the model we've got, the Q903, and we've got the green one here. It's also, you can get the Q902, which is kind of like a sand buggy kind of style, and then the truck is the Q901. Alright, so out there, a little customer card pops out right away. That and that. So we'll get this all opened up here and we'll be right back to take a look at everything that was included. Alright guys, here's what we've got in the package here. We've got a wheel nut tool there, USB charger, we've got 4 extra body clips that come with it. Very cool. We have the manual. Let's take a quick look in the manual together here. Black and white, nicely illustrated though. Full parts list. And an exploded view there. Very nice. We'll put that aside. What else are we going to look at here? Well, we're going to look at the transmitter. Very nice transmitter. Feels good in the hands. Obviously stands up by itself. Your push button power switch there. It's got all your trims on there. I like that. A little sponge wheel. That feels very good there. Very nice. Like that. And that does take 3 AA batteries to power that up. And this is the Hosim Q903. It's a rebranded Xinlehong. I believe it's the exact same thing. Same model number at least. We have here is a 1/16 4-wheel drive brushless motor on this one. We have full metal drive shafts. There's no plastic on them. That's fantastic. The plastic on this though, the body itself, feels pretty damn durable. The shocks, they kind of look like they may be oil filled, but they're just your regular coilover shocks. It actually doesn't feel that great. I think we're going to have a little bit of problem with bounce there once we get to test it out, but we'll see that once we get out testing it, and that should happen in the next couple days at least here. We've had some horrible weather right now. It's just raining like you wouldn't believe, but I believe the weather forecast coming up in the next day or so is going to be some sunshine, and we're going to take advantage of that by getting the Q903 out for a little bashing session is the plan. So, back to it here. Let's pull the body clips here. I just want to show you the actual body on this. This thing is pretty sweet. It's actually clear. All the graphics are on the inside. But it's very cool. It allows you to see right into the actual innards of the RC there, like the battery and all that. It's kind of cool. I love the color. This kind of like candy apple green, I guess I would call it. Very cool looking. Very nice attention to detail on the deckling here. I like that. Be a shame to get this thing all scratched up, but it's probably going to end up happening. And in here we've got, well, let's start with the battery. Here's our retainer clip there, and this just turns, you pull up, and the whole battery retainer comes out. And what we have here is 1,000 milliamp hour, 7.4 volt lithium ion battery. So that's pretty cool. 2-cell lithium ion there. And it's got your T connector, your Dean's connector there. Very nice. We'll put that aside. Alright, so looking at the inside here, taking a little closer look, here's our brushless motor right there, our ESC, our servo. Yeah, everything looks pretty good. The shocks there, the shocks look good, but I think we're going to have to do an upgrade on the shocks there. They feel there's not really much resistance at all there. We'll see how it does in the test run though. And like I showed you, we do have the full metal drive shafts. That's very cool. That's a very nice upgraded part there for sure. And yeah, everything feels pretty good. It's got a little bit of weight to it there. Why don't we throw the battery in? It is 4-wheel drive. Throw the battery in there and let's see what it looks like when we fire it up here. Let's see, so that retainer just pops in like that. Not too hard, not too hard at all. Put that cover back on. I won't bother putting the clips on right now. Actually, we'll hit that switch while we're at it. Okay, we got a little audio confirmation that the RC is turned on there. And we do have LED lights on the front there. It's very cool. I like that. It's always nice to have some lights while you're riding, especially if you do a little bit of night driving there. Okay, so that's on, and if we turned, let's see about turning the transmitter on now. Ah, very cool. So typically you only get that with drones, is you get the audio confirmation once you're bound, and we're getting it with the RC here. I haven't had that with an RC yet, so that's very cool. It's a nice looking transmitter too there with the nice blue lights there in the background. I like that. Very cool. Why don't we just pick it up here for a sec and we'll just give a little teaser. Well, she's definitely got some power. Definitely has some power. So we'll see. I believe they were advertising this one at 50, what were they advertising it at? 52 kilometers an hour or something like that. Yeah, 52 kilometers an hour is what they're advertising this one at. We'll have to see about that. And it does have an IPX4 waterproof level, so we are able to take this and splash it through some puddles and stuff, and we shouldn't have an issue with that. Alright, so looking here a little closer at tire, nice looking rims there. Those are cool. Feels like we possibly could have some foam in those tires. They don't advertise that, but it kind of feels like there could be. And we do have like what do you call it, like a wheelie bar on the back here. That's cool. So I guess they're anticipating us to get pretty high up there. So see how that does. Let's just turn it off here and unplug it. Alright guys, well that's my first look here at the Hosim Q903. I'm actually pretty excited to get this one out, tested out. 1/16 scale here. It's got definitely a little bit of weight to it. Definitely advertising some serious power there at 52 kilometers per hour. We'll see if that's legit or not. And yeah, like I said, it looks like we're going to be able to get this one out for a little bit of a bashing session here in the next day or so. The weather's going to start cooperating with us. And when we get out there, we'll definitely bring you guys along for the fun. Alright guys, we're going to leave it at that. We'll put the Q903 to the side for a second. Featured on the channel for this episode is Adventure Time RC. Fantastic channel. Definitely go check them out. We actually just did another sticker swap on the channel here, and we did it with Adventure Time RC on this one. So we're going to take Adventure Time RC sticker there, and we're going to put it right on the toolbox here, where it'll be visible for everybody to see on all the videos of the bench here. So make sure you head over to Adventure Time RC. Check out the channel there, guys. There's some fantastic content on there. This guy's doing some awesome RC videos. I really enjoy keeping up to date with what they have going on there at Adventure Time RC. So anyways, guys, we're going to leave it at that. Make sure you give this video a like. If you're new to the channel, I'd really appreciate it. Hit that subscribe button before you head out. And remember, don't be a stranger. We'll see you on the next one. See ya.